Hendricks welcome you to LakinSports.com and Lakin Bronx Sports on YouTube for live coverage of Lakin High Purple and Gold basketball. Purple and Gold basketball is brought to you by these great supporters of Lakin High. The KCB Bank of Lakin and Garden City, the agency of Lakin and Garden City, your full-line insurance agency, the Lakin Hay and the Lakin Dairy, Fred Ripsimo, Matt Medill, CPA, Main Street, Lakin, Shelter Insurance, Gwen Wechter, East Highway 50, Lakin, Flashbacks Diner, West Highway 50, Lakin, the Golden Plains Credit Union, Life with a Touch of Gold, Lakin Recreation Commission, Lakin Drug, 610 O'Laughlin, Lakin, Shorty's Cafe, Main Street, Lakin, the Kearney County Economic Development, Ralph Goodnight, Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas, and D-Bach Metals of Lakin. Now, let's head courtside with the voice of Lakin High Sports, Mr. Brett Hendricks.
And a good Wednesday evening. Welcome to a special edition of Bronx basketball tonight. The Bronx in the 3A sub-state semifinal against the Hoisington Cardinals. Kind of weird to say good Wednesday night, but here we are. Both teams playing for that berth in Saturday's sub-state final in Scott City. The Cardinals 12-9 on the season, and the Bronx 20-1. The Bronx riding an 18-game winning streak. The Cardinals won their first-round opener, beating Southwestern Heights at Southwestern Heights by the score of 61-37. It seems like an eternity since they had played, but it was just last Friday. Hoisington comes in averaging 47.5 points per game, and they have won 3 straight coming into this sub-state semifinal. The Bronx, just under a week ago, defeated Nickerson in their sub-state opener by the score of 87-28. They come in averaging 73.1 points per game, and they have won 18 straight coming into tonight. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll talk about this sub-state semifinal right after this. We have a lot of great sponsors that make what we do possible. Please thank them when you get a chance. We can't thank them enough. We're back after this.
Kearney County, a wonderful life opportunity, offers a wide range of opportunities to residents and visitors. Hunting, fishing, camping, golfing, and bowling provide recreation, plus the Lakin Rec Commission provides youth and adult programs in Lakin and Deerfield. Explore the rich history of the county by visiting the Kearney County Historical Museum or the historic sites throughout the county. Take advantage of what Kearney County has to offer. Contact Ralph Goodnight, Kearney County Economic Development, or on the web at www.kearneycountykansas.com. Flashback to the days of bebop and bobby socks at Flashbacks Diner, Highway 50, Lakin. Fantastic burgers, Coney and Chicago hot dogs, Philly, steak, BLT, and chicken sandwiches, along with ice cream treats like the traditional banana split, sundaes, shakes, malts, and cones. Dine in or carry out. Flashback to the days of bebop and bobby socks at the one and only fantastic Flashbacks Diner, Highway 50, Lakin.
Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Brett Hendricks with you, along with my son Jared and Kalen King with us as well tonight. The Bronx and the Cardinals. Not a huge history between these two teams, but this is the 6th ever meeting between the Cardinals and the Bronx. All of these meetings coming in sub-state. They have never met in a regular season, and the Bronx own a 3-2 all-time record against the Cardinals. Looking at the history, this is their 6th meeting since 1999. In 1999, they lost to Hoisington in double overtime in the sub-state semifinals at Holcomb. And then the following year in 2000, they defeated Hoisington at Cimarron to advance to the state tournament. And then the Bronx have won the last 2 of the last 3. They lost to Hoisington here in Lakin in 2003 in the quarterfinals. They beat Hoisington in 06 and they beat Hoisington in '08. And all of those were quarterfinal games here in the 3A Sub-State Tournament. Coach Nate Schmidt in his 10th, trying to get to his, wait, I'll rephrase that. This is his 10th straight semifinals, sub-state semifinals in his coaching career here at Lakin. So we'll hopefully save some sub-state finals chit-chat and some notes for Saturday when this tournament shifts to Scott City for the finals. Both teams on the floor as we speak, getting set for this sub-state semifinal. Let's look at the starting lineups. First for the Cardinals, wearing number 1, a 6-foot senior, Ren Galla. Wearing number 3, a 5'10 senior, Jason Robinson. Wearing number 4, a 6'2 junior, Mason Martin. Wearing number 10, a 5'7 senior, Camden Tarleton. And wearing number 21, a 6-foot sophomore, Preston Merleau. The Cardinals are coached by Kyle Haxton. The assistant coach is Tim Schrimmer and Brooke Thompson. Now the starters for your Lakin Broncs. 20-1 on the season under 11th year head coach Nate Schmidt. The assistant coaches Taylor Lovelady and Hunter Kirby. They start this way. Wearing number 0, a 6'1 senior, averaging just over 7 points per game, Adric Gomez Escobar. Wearing number 2, a 6'7 senior, averaging just over 11 points per game and 9 boards per game, Austin Ritzema. Wearing number 4, a 6'6 senior, averaging right at 18 points per game, Nico Dumais. Dumais also pulling down 8 rebounds per contest. Wearing number 21, a 5'8 senior, averaging 8.5 points per game, Drew Patterson. And wearing number 24, a 6'2 senior, averaging 8 points per game, Coulter Oldham. The Broncs once again come in averaging 73.1 points per game. They shoot 46% from the field, just 58% from the free throw line, while pulling down 40.5 rebounds per game. On the defensive side, this is what's impressive to me, is the Broncs are holding their opponents to an average of 39.3 points per game this year. They are winning games by an average of 34 points a game. Not saying that that's going to happen every night, but I think that is impressive with what the Broncs have done on defense. Hoisington, once again, they come in averaging 47.5 points per game. They hold their opponents to 42.1 points per game. Just over a minute to go before we turn this over to public address announcer Kevin Thompson for the introduction of our starting lineups. We will have the national anthem before we introduce the starters.
On behalf of USA 215, we welcome our guests from Hoisington. Remember that extracurricular activities are an important part of education, and we encourage you to support your team in a positive manner in accordance with Keisha Rule 52. Let the coaches coach, players play, and the fans cheer during tonight's contest. And now, would you please rise for the singing of our national anthem by Lakin High School Junior Miley Rock.
And a great job with our national anthem sung by Miley Roth. And we're now set for the introduction of our starting lineups.
And now for your starting lineups in alternating fashion. First, for Hoisington, a 6-foot senior number 1, Ren Agala. For the Bronx, a 6-foot senior number 0, Adric Gomez Esquivel. For Hoisington, a 5'10" senior number 3, Jason Robinson. For the Bronx, a 6'7" senior number 2, Austin Ritzema. For Hoisington, a 6'2" junior number 4, Mason Martin. For the Bronx, a 6'6" senior number 4, Nico Dumais. For Hoisington, a 5'7" senior number 10, Camden Tarleton. For the Bronx, a 5'8" senior number 21, Drew Patterson. And for Hoisington, a 6-foot sophomore number 21, Preston Merlot. And for the Bronx, a 6'2" senior number 24, Coulter Oldham. Head coach for Hoisington, Kyle Haxton. Assistants, Tim Shremmen and Brooke Thompson. Head coach for Lakin, Nate Schmidt. Assistants, Taylor Lovely and Hunter Kirby.
This activity is being brought to you by this station, its advertisers, and member schools of the Kansas State High School Activities Association. No rebroadcast in whole or in part may be made without the written permission of the Kansas State High School Activities Association.
And we're set to tip. Brett Hendricks with you, along with Jared Hendricks and Kaylin King. Sub-state semifinals here at the Lakin Middle School gym. Bronx in the home white uniforms going from our left to our right in this opening half. Set to tip things off, Austin Ritzema and Mason Martin. Ritzema controls the tip, and the Bronx have the first possession. Once again, welcome to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube for Sub-State basketball. Winner advances to Saturday's Sub-State final in Scott City against either Holcomb or Beloit. That game just getting started in Holcomb as we start here in Lakin. Nico, the drive, got the roll, and the Bronx up early. Nico averaging just right at 18 points per game. Bronx with the defense. Martin works it across the timeline. Once again, no shot clock. Errant pass underneath. They're going to say last touch by Nico. And Hoisington to inbound on their baseline. Tarleton with the inbound out on the wing. They work it in the paint to Gala. Nothing there. Gala top of the key, and he sets the offense for the Cardinals. Tarleton drives near side, near corner, traveling violation. And the Bronx get the turnover. Want to shout out Shorty's Cafe, Main Street, Lakin tonight. Homemade, authentic Mexican food. They've got us on the monitors in the restaurant, and they'll have us on in the club as well. Nico, the steal after a steal by Hoisington. Coulter thought about the three, and it'll be fouled on the drive to the basket. Foul will go against Preston Merleau, his first, and Coulter to the line to shoot two. Coulter, a 58% free throw shooter on the season. In and out, won't go. Second opportunity upcoming here for the Bronx senior. And I say Bronx seniors, they're all seniors. Coulter converts on the second one. An interesting lineup for the Bronx this year, as they had 11 seniors on that roster this year. Bronx on top by 3. Pressure in the backcourt. Martin across the timeline, working against Shaky. Those of you that have not watched us or just joining us for Bronx basketball this year, Adrian Gomez Escobar, we'll call him Shaky from time to time because that's his nickname. Bronx in a man-to-man. Jason Robinson on the near wing. Tarleton on the right wing, drives and kicks it in the corner. In the paint, stopped short off the front of the rim by Merleau. And the Bronx have it going the other way. Nico across the timeline. And the Bronx will have it outside as they set it up. Patterson, left wing, thought about the three, but the defense right there. Nico. Can't get the roll that time. Ritzema with the rebound and one. Nico Dumais on the miss actually out-jumped himself. He was up there to get it and the ball came low. But Austin right there. The foul against Jason Robinson. And Ritzema with the end one opportunity. Too strong off the back of the rim. It's a 5-0 Bronx lead. Just over 2.5, well, just under 2.5 played in the first quarter. Drive in the paint, and the shot good by Ren Gala. And Ritzema running the floor, scores quickly on the other end. A foul in the backcourt, that'll go against Drew Patterson. His first Bronx foul. Gala, football pass up the floor, and it's completed to Jason Robinson, but good defense by Patterson. And Robinson off the screen, hits it from 14. Bronx quickly up the floor. Adric in the paint, won't go, but he's fouled. Foul will go against Mason Martin, that's his first. Shaky at the line for two.
Hey, we are having some issues, but I'm trying to watch it as best as I can.
Okay, so. That stupid box on the OBS, huh?
Yeah, it crashed.
But it doesn't really affect anything, does it?
No, it's still good. I'm just going to keep watching it.
Okay.
In case it freezes.
Okay.
I got it on my phone.
All right. Tyler Holloway and Ross Ryder into the lineup. Shaky converts both free throws. He's in the book for two. Ryder with pressure in the backcourt against Mason Martin. Foul out front. And that foul will go against Ross Ryder. Inbounds to Robinson. On the far side to Gala. Are we flashing black on the screen, or is that just you switching back and forth?
It's just me.
Okay. Beyond the arc, right side, Gala. In the paint to Tarleton. And oh man. Nico just picked that one out of the air. Ritzma up the floor. Couldn't run it down for a dunk. Holloway missing the three. Nico with the rebound, and he's tied up by Tarleton. Into the lineup for Hoisington, number 2, Marcus Ingram. Bronx with full court pressure on the backcourt inbounds. Oh, Holloway almost got the steal. Martin up the far side, stops. Now up top, drive. Ooh, and a block called against Adric. And I believe that'll send Marcus Ingram to the free throw line. Shaky's first foul. And that'll be Ren Gala to the free throw line for 2. Gala, a 59% free throw shooter. Hoisington as a team, 60% from the free throw line. Free throw missed. Second opportunity coming up for Gala. Free throw bouncing around, won't go. Nico with the rebound, outlet near side to Adric. Nico, right wing, looking to drive. Now takes it to the baseline. Short off the front of the rim. Ryder with the rebound out front. Shaky for 3. Got it! Shaky with the 3 from the top of the key. Ross Ryder giving the assist. And the Bronx now lead it by 8. Shaky with 5. 3 from the right side won't go. Ritzman with the rebound. Has it knocked out of his hands, but right to Adric. It's a 3-on-2. Lob. Nico. Oh, just a little bit too far out. And the Hoisington Cardinals have numbers. Off the foot of Thompson, but Hoisington keeps the possession. Ingram on the drive. Holloway got a hand in there and knocked it away. Noah Garcia and Eric Munson into the Bronx lineup. Tarleton back in for Hoisington, along with Merlot. 2:59 to go, opening quarter. Bronx on top 12-4. Hoisington with the inbounds on their baseline. Holloway blindly picked that off. It's a 3-on-2. Hoisington. Oh. Holloway will be called for the charge.
Now, what about the one on the other side? They look familiar.
Yeah, it looked awful familiar. But first foul on Holloway. 4th foul on the Bronx.
I don't know how he came up with that.
I don't either. That was a blind. He had his back to the basketball.
He literally.
And grab.
That's going in his highlight reel.
Listen, that's NFL receiver type stuff right there.
Marcus Ingram out front, guarded by Holloway.
Wow.
Shot missed. Nico able to get the rebound. Up the floor, Noah. Layup. Oh, missed it off the side. And a rebound to the Cardinals. And a timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout called by Hoisington. 2:21 to go. Opening quarter. We'll keep it right here. Hope everybody was able to survive yesterday's windstorm, not only in western Kansas, but pretty much statewide. Talk about some nasty weather we had yesterday, but thankfully today, beautiful day.
So I saw we were 5th on the news for highest gust of wind at 80.
Was it 80? I know Hugoton, I think, was tops on the list at 92,
Yep.
91 or 92.
I think Garden was second on that with 89 or 90.
Doesn't 90 almost get you to Category 2 hurricane status?
Pretty close.
I know Category 1 is like 75. They issue a severe thunderstorm warning when the winds are predicted at 73. So yeah, we were hurricane status yesterday. Ball loose on the floor. Oh, somehow he got up. Being on your knees like that, and a steal by Nico. Nico up the floor, dribbling around, and the foul will go against Camden Tarleton. That should have been a travel. The Bronx got the turnover, but he had worked himself to his knees. You know, give him credit for trying, but that you can't come off the floor and to your knees without a dribble. So Lakin will have it. Foul on Tarleton is his first. Lob inside. Nico got the roll. Tell you what, Nico with 4. They haven't been clean ones, but he's gotten them to fall. And the Bronx lead is now 10 with under 2 minutes to play in the opening quarter. Pass right side, Merleau. Oldham back into the lineup for the Bronx. Tarleton drives from the corner, stops in the paint. I think Munson got a hand on that, got the block. Coulter with it across the timeline. He'll give it up to Noah. Under a minute and a half to go in the first quarter. Coulter in the corner. Patterson on the drive, kicks it back outside. Now he'll fire from 3. Off the rim, no good. Noah with the follow. First basket for Noah Garcia, and the lead is 12. Jason Robinson, Bronx defense retreats. They'll pick him up at half court. Robinson crossover. Shot is short. Coulter with the rebound. Munson with it. Over to Noah. Long three. Oh, off the front of the rim. I thought that thing was in. It looked good off his hand. Robinson up the floor. Tarleton, runner won't go. Oldham with the rebound. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Bronx will slow it down and work for probably 1. Patterson near side. Back out to Munson. Now 15 to go in the quarter. Underneath on the baseline, Coulter.
That's a kick, no?
Kick?
Coulter in the corner. Lob into Nico. Backs in. Turnaround. Got it. Good ball movement by the Bronx. And that'll do it for our first quarter. After the first 8 minutes of play, the Bronx leading Hoisington by the score of 18-4. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back with the second quarter for you right here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Don't go away.
Just a reminder, kids who participate in high school activities tend to go a little farther than those who don't. Take part. Get set for life.
Bronx basketball as we start the second quarter. Brett, Jared, and Kalen with you. Into Nico. And hits it with the one-hander. Maybe Nico starting to heat up. He's got 8. And a 5 count on the inbounds. Bronx have stretched their lead now to 16. Briar Thompson into the lineup. for Hoisington. Nico with the inbound. Out front to Adric. Adric stop. Pops it in the paint. Adric with 7. Bronx are on a 15-0 run. They lead it by 18.
You know, Coach Schmidt hates the mid-range jump shots, but that's where they're getting a lot of their points. So maybe his mindset will change a little bit. Who knows?
I think the mid-range jump shot's one of the greatest shots to shoot, especially when it comes off a dribble. I love it when that stop and pop from like 13, 14 feet.
Yeah.
I've seen so many kids come through here that were money from 15, but they hardly ever shot it.
Right.
Carson Mason into the lineup for Hoisington. Short, and a rebound to Ritzma. Oh, I love that shot. I mean, the threes are flashy, the dunks are great, you know, but Nico spins over to Patterson, left corner.
Good find.
That's off. And Nico reached up, just said thank you very much with the rebound. Patterson again, that's off the side.
Same spot.
Yeah. And a rebound to Hoisington. Carson Mason working against Patterson. Good defense, making him cross it up. Takes it to the right wing. Merlou, right side, guarded by Nico. Now up top to Robinson. Ooh, that looked like a walk. Ritzma's going to steal it. Ritzma the drive and the foul. That was smart on Austin's part. He really had no way of winning that double team, but he was able to push in there and draw the foul. Foul against Briar Thompson, his first. Austin at the line to shoot 2. Missed the first one. Austin 0 for 2 so far from the stripe. Ren Gala back in the lineup for Hoisington. I don't know why, but I marked it down that Austin converted the and one, so. And he missed them both. Austin 0 for 3 tonight from the free throw line. Lead is still 18. 5:45 to play in our half. Carson Mason. And a foul underneath. Pass into Briar Thompson. I think that'll be on Drew. And that will be Drew Patterson's second foul. Tyler Holloway back into the lineup for the Bronx, along with Ross Ryder. Drew with 2 fouls to the bench. Nico will take a breather. Hoisington inbounds on their baseline. Lob out front to Merlou. Merlou drives. Over Coulter and over the rim. Pass up the floor. Holloway.
Oh my God, oh my God.
Holloway got the basket, but he landed flat on his back.
I think.
Wow.
He was going to throw it down too.
He was looking to, I know it.
Did you see his head snap? Oh my goodness.
Wow. Foul is on Carson Mason.
Because that's the risk you take playing above the rim.
Yeah. But I'm glad to see him up and in. Let's get the and one. Nope, free throw missed. Rebound comes off to Robinson.
Back tip and a steal. Great job.
Yeah, I'd say he's okay.
Ryder underneath. Coulter backs in. Has it blocked. And that foul's going to go against Coulter. Coulter just needs to go up with that.
Yeah, too many head fakes.
The head fake gives the defense more chances, more time to get up on you. If he goes right up with that, he's got a chance of an and one. Munson and Garcia back in the Bronx lineup. 5:11 to go first half. 20-point Bronx lead in this first half. Mason Martin into the lineup. Into Thompson, back to Gala. Ryder running up the sideline with him. And now they set up the offense. Robinson to drive into the corner. That's a walk. And it'll go back to the Bronx. Tyler Holloway across the timeline. Has it knocked away out front. Jason Robinson. What was the whistle? That cannot be a that can't be a continuation
And a
from
bucket.
that. They called that
There's
a
no
bucket.
way.
He fouled him at the three-point line.
What, are we in the NBA now?
Look, foul.
my
He was fouled
gosh.
right there.
Foul is on Noah Garcia. Jason Robinson converts the three-point play. Holy cow. That's the farthest continuation I've ever seen in high school basketball.
And I didn't even see a foul. Full timeout.
Full timeout. 4:36 to go first half. We'll take one as well. Bronx leading it 24-7. We're back after this.
Rural communities are known for their unequaled support of their hometown sports teams. KCB Bank can help you take it to the next level. We now offer Hometown School Pride debit cards, and these cards feature your hometown team mascot so you can show your pride each time you buy something. The best part, they're made right here on site, so there's no waiting for one to come in the mail. Get in touch with us right now and let us help you show your hometown pride. KCB Bank with 3 locations, Garden City, Lakin, and on the web under your favorite search engine. Member FDIC.
.436 to go in our half. Interesting conversation during that timeout. Yeah, kind of amusing. What the heck? Wrong basketball. Hoisington with pressure in the backcourt. And a foul. That'll go against Briar Thompson.
Hoisington foul on 25, Thompson his second.
Holloway up the floor. Noah underneath.
Yes.
Ryder with the layup.
I was just going to say, if they go double, someone's open.
Yeah.
First basket of the night for Ross Ryder.
And there's
And
not
stolen
anyone
out
on the
front.
floor that you want to leave open.
Right.
Holloway very careful with the basketball up the floor. And now they'll set up the offense. Holloway thought about the open three on the right side up top. Noah, he'll fire. In and out won't go. Munson tried to keep it alive. Briar Thompson with the rebound for the Cardinals. Ren Gala takes it to the far side. Gala in the paint. Holloway battling for the rebound, comes away with it. Ritzma was wide open, but thankfully Holloway didn't fire. Munson,
Yes.
nice clear out by Ritzma. And Eric with the basket. Great seal off by Austin Ritzma there. Bronx now lead it by 21. Just over 3 minutes to go. Holloway with another steal, has it right side, left side, excuse me. Munson will lay it up and in. Back-to-back buckets by Eric Munson. Now is a 23-point lead. Bronx still with pressure in the backcourt. Mason Martin with it. That was close to a 10 count, and you know what? I think if Tyler Holloway would have approached him and made him change his direction, might have gotten it. But Ritzma with the steal in the front court. Ritzma near side to Holloway. And steal out front. Mason Martin anticipated and gets the layup. 30-second timeout called by Lakin. 2:17 to go, first half. Bronx lead it by 21. Winner advances to Saturday's sub-state final in Scott City. I know elsewhere in this region, sub-state in Goodland tonight, Goodland and Colby meeting for the 5th time this year. That's crazy. I mean, it's odd sometimes to meet a team 3 times, but this is their 5th meeting this year. And of course, Holcomb and Beloit battling at Holcomb as we speak. And then the other game is Scott City and Norton. Near side, Noah sets his feet, threes off the flat of the rim, and a rebound comes off to Preston Merleau. Ooh, looked like he might have carried it. Gallup, reverse layup won't go. Nico up the floor, overthrows Eric Munson. And it'll go back to Hoisington, 1:46 to go.
Bronx only have 1 3 made this first half.
Yeah.
Well, see, Drew's fired for 2. Noah's got a couple. And that's really about it. I mean, well, let's see, and the only make is Adric. And Nico with the drive. Nico now in double figures with 10. And that's coming off a win over Nickerson last Friday where they had 13.
Yeah.
In the paint, Merleau. Off the back iron, won't go. Adric with the rebound, dribbling through traffic. Up the floor, Nico. Oh, just outside of his range. Over
there it
to
is.
There we go.
Noah Garcia with the 3. Nico with the assist on that 3, but that was Dunk City if Nico gets his hand on that better.
Yeah.
Gala on the drive will be fouled by Noah Garcia. It'll be the second foul on Noah. Austin Ritzma back into the lineup. 1:01 to play in our half. That's the 4th team foul on the Bronx. Hoisington with the timeout. Full timeout. Kyle Haxton, the head coach, was mad about something. He was out on the floor almost to midcourt, but he got the timeout that he wanted. We'll take one as well. 1:01 to go in the half. Bronx lead it. We're back after this.
Some commercials make it really tempting to buy cheap insurance. That's great if price is the only thing that's important to you. The agency believes cost is important, but protection is what you're really paying for. Rely on the agency to build the policy that protects your property at a price you can afford. Call the agency today at 620-355-6789.
It's time to get involved with the Lakin Recreation Commission, 702 North Campbell in Lakin. The Lakin Rec Commission with Wellness Center, aerobics, adult programs, youth programs, sewing, and more. For more information about all the great activities of the Lakin Rec Commission, call 620-355-7039. The Lakin Recreation Commission, providing recreational opportunities to enhance the quality of life for the people of the community by promoting social interaction and the productive use of leisure time.
1:01 remaining in the half. Hoisington basketball. Thompson with the inbound on the right wing, looking to drive. Takes it to the low block, loses the handle. Good defense by Eric Munson. And it's Bronx basketball. 55.3 seconds to go in our half. Bronx lead it by 26. Pressure by Hoisington. Bronx no problem with it. Munson left wing. Now
Oh,
Eric
it was there.
drive, turn, Coulter from the elbow. They'll take it back out front. Adric, he'll fire. That's too strong. Ball is loose. Munson on the floor. And Thompson comes away with it for Hoisington. Merleau up ahead to Tarleton. Now Hoisington to hold it for one.
Just get a stop.
Martin, the drive. And Eric Munson will be called for the block. I didn't think he really got there in time. About a half a step too late. That'll send Mason Martin to the line for two. Also the fifth foul for the Bronx in this quarter. Free throw, got it to go. Martin's second free throw. Got it. Jason Robinson into the lineup for Hoisington. 14 seconds to go. Noah Garcia back to the Bronx lineup for the final 14 seconds. Beloit 26-22 over Holcomb at the half. Did get an update there. Thank you very much for that. Left side, Noah fires from three, off the front of the rim, won't go. Rebound comes off to Hoisington, and that's going to do it for our half. Bronx will lead it by the score of 35-11. I do want to let everybody know Jared is going to shut down our OBS here at the half. It crashed on us in the first half. Everything seems to be working, but it will go blank for just a few seconds and Jared will have it back up. We'll be back right after this. Be patient. We will be back, even though you see maybe a frozen screen or a black screen, but we
Without our great sponsors for the past 18 years, Lakin Sports would not have been able to bring you these sporting events on the internet. Big thanks goes out to KCB Bank of Lakin and Garden City, the agency of Lakin and Garden City, Lakin Hay Fred Ripson, a proud supporter of Lakin High, Shorty's Cafe, Main Street, Lakin, great food and great times. Gwen Wechter Shelter Insurance Lakin at the red, white, and blue shelter sign East Highway 50. Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas, keeping your community connected. Along with Lakin Drug, 610 O'Laughlin Street, Lakin, a pharmacy you can trust. The Gurney County Economic Development of Ralph Goodnight. The Lakin Recreation Commission, 702 North Campbell. Matthew Medill, CPA, Main Street, Lakin. D-Bach Metals, Dwayne Bachman, player of the game medal sponsor. And Flashbacks Diner, West Highway 50, Lakin. Step back to the 50s. It is time to head back now to the voice of the Lakin Bronx and the Lakin Lady Bronx, Mr. Brett Hendricks.
Refinance your auto loan at Golden Plains Credit Union. You could lower your current auto loan rate by 2% with no payments for up to 90 days. Rates can be as low as 3.25% annual percentage rate. This offer applies to loans financed from another lender. Think of all the money you could be saving every month. This is a limited time offer, so stop by and ask about refinancing your auto loan today. Golden Plains Credit Union. Life with a touch of gold. Member NCUA.
Sorry for some of the dead air. Got to visiting. We're at the half. The Bronx leading Hoisington by the score of 35-11. And for our first half numbers, I'll start off with Hoisington. They are led by Jason Robinson with 5, Mason Martin with 4, and Ren Gala with 2. From the free throw line, Martin 2 for 2, Robinson 1 for 1, Gala 0 for 2, and the Cardinals 3 for 5 in the first half from the free throw line. For the Lakin first half totals, here's Kaylin.
I have Adric with 7, Austin with 4, Nico with 10, Coulter with 1, Ross with 2, Tyler with 2, Eric with 4, and Noah with 5. Am I close? I sound like you. Am I close?
Yeah. You know what? You were asking me, and I forgot to put down Noah's 3 that he hit. So now we're spot on.
Perfect.
Okay, free throws.
Ooh, I have Austin 0 for 3, and Tyler 0 for 1. Oh, and Coulter 1 for 2. Oh, Adric 2 for 2.
Puts us at 3 of 7.
Yes.
And Jared even agrees. So now we bring Jared back in.
Maybe I should have asked Jared if I was right.
Oh, so you don't trust me to fact check you? Oh, man.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, hot dog. Yeah.
Thank you.
How did he know I like mustard?
You know, the only thing about my totals and stuff right now is
What's up?
I have 37.
Let's see. 7, 21, 22. I got 35.
I have 35 as well.
Oh, that's why.
Haha, 2 against 1.
I put
You lose.
5 instead of 3. I did total points, not total points.
And you have a message there.
Me? I have to. Okay.
We've been asked to give a shout out to Andrea and Tracy, watching Bronx basketball from Texas. So a couple Lakin alums watching us from Texas. They're regular watchers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Andrea and Tracy, thanks for joining us once again here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Glad you're able to watch and glad we are able to provide it for you. So welcome. Hope everything is fine. We're going to take one more timeout, and when we come back, we'll be set for our second half. The Bronx leading Hoisington by the score of 35-11. Brett, Jared, Kalen, back after this.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom. Lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Just over a minute to go before we start our second half in this 3A sub-state semifinal between the Bronx and the Cardinals of Hoisington. Once again, an update from Holcomb. At halftime, it is Beloit 26, Holcomb 22. Winner of this one will meet the winner of that game on Saturday in Scott City. I will tell everybody that Saturday's championship day in Scott City is going to be a mess. All 4 championship games are going to be played on Saturday instead of the girls being played on Tuesday. I think the way they're going at 1 o'clock, it's going to be girls, girls, boys, boys on the rotation and how they're going to do it. So if you're wanting to watch Lakin, it might be a situation that you might want to get there early. It's definitely going to be a packed house. Near 5 count. Adric knocks that away. Beloit will re-inbound. They'll just move a little bit farther into the backcourt. So should the Bronx win tonight and advance to Saturday, those Bronx fans that are watching us right now that want to go and watch in Scott City, you may have to be there early. Drive in the paint. Nico with the rebound up the floor. Ritzma up ahead. And he's 2 hands it home. Nico with the assist to Ritzma, who slams it home. And a 10 count.
Nope, on the line.
Oh, it was on the line. Okay. Well, he was close to a 10 count too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was about 9 seconds.
Bronx lead back to 26, matching their biggest lead of the first half.
What's funny about Austin's dunk is in video production today. We were like talking about sports betting and everything else, and Coulter's like, well, what if we bet on high school games? And Leaper's like, oh, I would take over under 1 dunk per game. Well,
Coulter head fake, but he walked with it.
I think his parlay would hit in that one.
Yeah.
I don't know, if you bet threes this game, I think you might be sweating.
Yeah, we would be way under the total there so far. And that's not to say that these guys won't go and knock down 8 straight coming up here too.
Right.
I think they hit 8 in the third quarter against Nickerson the other night.
Yeah.
Mason Martin with the basket.
Oh, almost threaded the needle.
And Hoisington with it, coming back near side. Ren Gala with it. Bronx and the home whites going from our right to our left in this second half.
Oh, Coulter.
And Jason Robinson got free with the easy one there. Ritzma turnaround on the baseline, got it from 8.
That's tough.
Looked a little Dirk-esque.
Nice turnaround, and that foul will go against Nico. First foul on Nico. Tyler Holloway back into the lineup. Holloway with 2 points in the first half. Nice defense by Shaky. Made Gala pick up the dribble out near midcourt.
Oh, come on, Ross, commit to the ball.
Ryder did a pretty good job of sliding over in front of that.
Brick walls don't fall that easy, though.
And I'll tell you what, Ross Ryder is a brick wall. He didn't even flinch. Second foul on Ryder. The basket is good by Martin. And a chance with the end one here. In and out won't go. Tie up. Nico tying up Merlou, and the Bronx get the arrow.
Who are you looking for?
I was looking for a substitution.
Austin came in for
Austin
Ross.
back in, okay. Adric up the far side, drives, kicks to Holloway. Holloway off the dribble. Out front, Nico. Nico sees the opening. Won't go. Fighting for the putback, and he gets it. Nico now with 12. Martin up the far side. Fires from 3 off the dribble. Nothing there. And Nico with it. Out in front. Nico drives.
And one.
No call, but Ritzma there to sweep the glass. Oh, and a basket.
Oh my gosh. First off, Adric wasn't even there. He clipped his arm. So it probably wasn't a charge.
So Mason Martin with the basket and another and one opportunity.
But I also don't think that was a foul either.
Martin converts there. He's got 11.
I say throw it up the floor, right to the middle, reverse.
Patterson from the corner. There's
Got
a
it.
three.
Just what they need.
Gonna get warm.
Say like the fire.
Every Bronx player has scored so far tonight. Every Bronx that's hit the floor has scored. Lead back to 26. 4:58 remaining third quarter.
Drew, be smart.
Yeah.
Patterson on the floor with 2 fouls. Mason Martin. Martin had 20 in that win at Southwestern Heights last Friday. Long three from the left side, short. And Tarleton can't keep it alive, and it goes back to Lakin. 4:41 to go, third quarter. Goodland and Colby getting set to tip off in about 5 minutes. In the other bracket in this region.
That's a foul.
Oh, well, we got lucky anyway.
I thought that might have been off of Tyler Holloway, but
That definitely was, but
I'll take one once in a while.
take a makeup.
Heck, I'll take them all the time, not just once in a while. 4:27 to go in our third quarter. Coulter into the lineup for the Bronx. Shaky drives right side,
Good take.
short off the rim, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. That foul will go against Camden Tarleton. That's his second. Adric to the line. Eric Munson checking back into the lineup as Adric hits the first of 2 free throws. Wow, a line change by Hoisington. Peyton Kinman into the lineup. Marcus Ingram. Briar Thompson has been in. He's back in the lineup along with Carson Mason. And we'll grab the other number as Adric goes 2 for 2 from the stripe there. As the Bronx push their lead to 28. Also into the lineup, Kyler Russell, number 15. Full court pressure by the Bronx. High inbounds. And almost stolen out front. Oh, and they're going to get Nico going for that loose ball with the foul. That'll be his second. 2 fouls on Nico Dumais. That loose ball was kind of a train wreck. Body's on the floor going after, but nobody could get to it. Russell on the left wing, and they travel. Good defense by Shaky.
It was like Coulter's head fake with the jab step.
Ball goes back to the Bronx. 4:04 to go in the quarter, leading by 28. Nico across the timeline. Boy, that's twice they've been close to that mid-court
way
stripe.
too close.
Nico spins over to Noah. He'll fire from the corner. Short, and a rebound comes off to Kyler Russell. Outlet to Ingram. Now Carson Mason works it across against Coulter. And a foul will go against Eric Munson. That'll be his second. I want to shout out Fred and Yoka Ritzma with Lakin Hay for their continued support for us here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. At the free throw line is Marcus Ingram, and he hits the first of two. Ingram averages 3 points per game. He's 72% from the free throw line. And he hit both of them there. Holloway with it out front. Under 3.5 to play in the quarter. Noah fires left wing, three, in and out, won't go. Coulter trying to keep it alive. But Kyler Russell pulls it down for the Cardinals, and he'll bring it up himself. And carried it.
So we don't got to force the three. Look for great shots, not good shots.
Yep.
That's where this team's going to have to get disciplined here in the next couple of days.
Holloway with the inbounds in the backcourt. Munson flashes right wing up top to Nico. Nico. And I'll tell you what, he can stop and reverse on a dime. It is amazing how he can stop and go. Nico gets to the rim. He's got 14. Lead is back to 28. Foul in the backcourt. That'll be against Tyler Holloway. And that's 5 fouls on the Bronx in the quarter. Holloway with his second foul.
It's actually 6.
Is that 6? Okay.
Won't make matters worse.
Ingram back to the free throw line. And he hit it. His third made free throw in his few minutes of work here in the third quarter. And make it 4 for 4. And the line change back in for Hoisington has the original starting 5 back on the floor. I think. Nope. Yep. It is. Nico with the inbound up the floor to Holloway. Holloway looking to drive. Short off the glass. Rebound to Ren Gala. Gala lets the defense run past. Now Mason Martin with it, looking to drive. Step back three out front. Oh, they're going to get Eric Munson with the foul.
Oh, my.
Third foul on Eric Munson. Here's a score from Holcomb after the end of the third quarter. It is Beloit 44, Holcomb 36.
Ooh.
Wow.
Mason Martin at the line for 2. Hits the first of 2 free throws there. And I said first of 2. He's shooting 3 of them here. He was fouled after the 3-point attempt there. And that one too strong, and Martin able to get the rebound. Tipped out front. Coulter with the rebound. Now left far side to Shaky.
Sorry, I was trying to do some recruiting.
Recruiting?
Yeah.
Oh, you're in track mode.
Yeah.
We got basketball yet. Get out of that track mode stuff.
Just started.
Nico, spin move, got it. Leave it on the track. You're in the gym.
Hey, shoes are still red, though.
The what?
So my shoes are still red, though. Brought the track in with me.
Bounce pass knocked away by Nico. Hoisington will keep it 143. Well, you know what? At least we had track weather today.
Finally. It only took 1 day of practice for it to turn into that.
Oh, I know.
But I guess it's better than snow.
Well, and dang sure better than that wind we had yesterday. Man, I've seen some strong winds in my day, but I don't know that I've really seen that, especially in a while. We had a windstorm probably, 6-7 years ago in December that I was in the Oklahoma Panhandle that day, and they had winds that day clocked at nearly 100. Nico with the rebound.
Yes.
Brings it up the floor, layup, good. Wow.
That kid got out of the way.
Kid's been a joy to watch this year. I mean, there's just so many things he can do, and he can do it fast. And the loose ball out front. Nico looking to drive. Oh, missed the shot, but he's fouled and will go to the line for 2. I think it'll be on Tarleton, but we'll wait and see. Foul on Camden Tarleton, that's his 3rd. Nico short on the free throw. And 5 back in for Hoisington. Thompson, Ingram, Carson Mason. And Nico hits the second of 2 free throws there. Nico leading the way with 19 points. And the Bronx lead it by 29. Marcus Ingram with problems in the backcourt. Great defense by Drew Patterson. Also in the lineup for Hoisington, Kyler Russell.
Not to say, it started with 52 seconds up there, so.
Yeah, benefit of the doubt. Ren Gala back in the lineup for Hoisington. But you know what, though? They may get to 10. That's just like the play clock in the NFL. You'll see that thing go to 0 before they snap it, but they still give it to them.
Yeah, but there's a rule on that one.
What's the rule there? If it hits 0, it's a 30-second violation. Patterson 3 out front. Wouldn't I be right?
They see 0 and they look down, the ball's not snapped, and then if they look back up.
Is that it?
That's the rule.
Okay.
Yeah. Trust me, I've looked it up.
Kick left side, Briar Thompson drives.
Just got destroyed.
And Coulter will be called for the foul, his second.
Talk to the other guy too, Caden.
Yeah.
Come on.
First free throw missed. Second opportunity coming up here for Briar Thompson. And that one's off the mark as well. Ritzman with the rebound. 6 seconds to go. Shaky with it. Bronx have to hurry. Fires at the buzzer. Oh, just short.
Man.
And that'll do it for our 3rd quarter. Bronx lead it by the score of 58-26. We'll come back for the 4th quarter. 32-point deficit. The clock will be running. It ought to go quick. We're taking a timeout. We're back after this. You're watching Bronx basketball. At Lakin Drug, their mission is simple. They strive to provide professional pharmacy services with hometown hospitality. Lakin Drug's experienced staff leads with compassion and utilizes modern technology to fit all of your individual needs. Whether it's prescription medications or over-the-counter products, Lakin Drug has the answer to all of your questions. Lakin Drug at 610 O'Loughlin Street in Lakin is a proud supporter of the community of Lakin and Lakin schools. Hoisington basketball as we start the 4th quarter. Will be a running clock in this 4th quarter with the Bronx up by 30. Bronx with pressure on the inbound. With it is Jason Robinson. And a steal, shaky on the floor, but Robinson able to steal it back. Shot over Nico, good by Briar Thompson. First basket of the night for Thompson.
Whoa.
Patterson three, short off the front of the rim. And Gala with the rebound. Up the floor, Jason Robinson. Layup is good. And a 30-second timeout called by Hoisington. Bronx lead at 58-30. Once again, a score from Holcomb after 3 quarters of play. Beloit 44, Holcomb 36. The winner of that one will meet the Bronx in Saturday's sub-state final with a trip to the state tournament next week in Hutchinson. Lakin basketball, just under 7.5 to play. Thanks for the update, Bird. Appreciate it. Bronx no trouble with the backcourt pressure. Drew on the left wing. Up top to Ritzman. Has Austin hit a 3 this year?
I believe so.
He probably has. Drew drives up top. Coulter passed up to 3, has it in the paint. Kicks it back up top. And a traveling violation on
a double
Adric.
dribble.
Take your pick, maybe. Ball goes back to Hoisington. Clock is running at 6:50. I'm calling it. Gala across the timeline. Oh, Nico will be called for the foul. Tell you what, it's been called a little bit tighter tonight than what we've really been used to the last few weeks. I'm not saying they're not fouls, but just been a little bit tighter tonight. Foul on Nico's his third. Holloway and Ryder back into the Bronx lineup. Clock continuing to run, just over 6 minutes to play. Bronx have won 18 straight coming into tonight. Out front, Peyton Kidman. Now to Thompson. Breyer in the paint looking for an outlet. Up top to Carson Mason. Nice backside cut by Carson Mason, but the Hoisington Cardinals missed it. Kick pass left side. Mason with the 3, won't go. Shaking. Nice job with the rebound. Bronx have numbers, but they catch up. Adric in the paint and one. Foul will go against Briar Thompson, his third. Substitutions for Hoisington. New into the game, number 5, Kobe Crawford, and number 12, Caden Chambers. The other 3 that came in have been in this second half. Adric with the free throw. Oh, in and out. He was 4 for 4 from the stripe up to that point. And the Bronx lead it by 30. Near steal out front. Tarleton picks up. Now to Tarleton. He'll fire from 3. Won't go. And Holloway will get the foul. And the and one for Preston Merleau. Holloway probably gets away with that if he doesn't come over the top with his hands, you know. You can go straight up, but as soon as you break the wrist or the elbow, you're going to get called for that one. Foul on Holloway is his third. Free throw too strong. Okay, it's 21.
Got it. Noah.
Noah Garcia with the three. Noah with 8. And a foul on the drive. And that's on Tyler Holloway, his 4th foul. Lucas McCombs getting set to check in for the Bronx. Free throw for Mason Martin. Hits the first one.
Okay, one of them got to stay.
Let's see, we've got 4 out there, so somebody's got to come back on.
So he took out way too many.
Okay, this wasn't a 1 for 2 here. Hoisington with subs. Coulter can come back on. Okay, boys. 5 on the floor, 5 fingers. Let's go. Come on. Clock continues to run. I guess that benefits Lakin. Clock is running.
Burns a minute.
Second free throw rolls out. And the Bronx with it. Aiden Holloway at the scorer's table. Checking back, getting ready to check in. Munson gives it up to Isaac. Isaac has it stolen away. Up the floor. Mason Martin crosses over in the paint. Misses short off the glass. Eric Munson with the rebound. Up the floor, Isaac. Cross the court. Hot off of the hands of Noah. And he'll go back.
Today.
Boy, no kidding. Aiden Holloway into the lineup for Lakin. Lakin will win their 19th straight and improve to 21-1. I'll have to go back and look. I think now with 19 straight, maybe, no, it's not. It's the 3rd longest winning streak in Bronx history. Of course, we have the 26-0 in 02. But in 96, they went 20-0. They actually went 22-0 before losing in sub-state finals. So Bronx have a few more to go to get to the number 2 winning streak in school history. They're not going to get to number 1. Thanks to a weekend in Goodland in December.
Yeah.
Camden Tarleton with the free throw.
We don't talk about that weekend.
No, it's been flushed.
Yep.
You know what? Bronx never let it get to them. 2 free throws good by Tarleton. And the clock, that is about it. 20 seconds to go as Noah walks it up the floor. And the Bronx are going to advance to Saturday's sub-state final. And a foul out front. Why?
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
And Hoisington with a full timeout with 9.8 seconds to go. Maybe a curtain call for the seniors. I don't know. And I think that's what he's doing. He's making substitutions. Maybe so. I really don't see the reasoning here, but oh well. You know what? I'm not a coach. So, oh well.
I wouldn't have done it.
Well, I probably wouldn't have either, but what the heck.
If I was going to curtain call, they would have been in way before that.
Hey, you know what, though? We're going to be done by 7:20. So, that's okay. At the conclusion of this game, we'll, of course, have the game totals. And we'll talk to victorious coach Nate Schmidt as the Bronx get set to head to the sub-state finals. And they can't go in. Subs are checking in, but they honestly can't go in because the second horn went off. But Oh, no, I'm getting the rule book out. We're going to, no.
9 seconds, I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, I don't, and it's, there's no such thing as a 28-point play, so.
And he can just hold it back here if he wants.
Yep, doesn't even have to cross the timeline. Noah with it, and the Bronx are going to advance to the Saturday sub-state final against either Beloit or Holcomb. Haven't seen a final update from Holcomb. But congratulations to the Bronx as they win it by the score of 63-35, and thus have won 19 straight as they improve their record to 21-1. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the game totals, and we'll talk to Bronx head coach Nate Schmidt. Brett, Jared, and Kalen, we thank you for joining us tonight. We're back after this.
Without our great sponsors for the past 18 years, Lakin Sports would not have been able to bring you these sporting events on the internet. Big thanks goes out to KCB Bank of Lakin and Garden City, the agency of Lakin and Garden City, Lakin Hay Fred Ripson, a proud supporter of Lakin High, Shorty's Cafe, Main Street, Lakin, great food and great times. Winwechter Shelter Insurance Lakin at the red, white, and blue shelter sign East Highway 50. Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas, keeping your community connected. Along with Lakin Drug, 610 O'Laughlin Street, Lakin, a pharmacy you can trust. The Gurney County Economic Development of Ralph Goodnight. The Lakin Recreation Commission, 702 North Campbell. Matthew Medill, CPA, Main Street, Lakin. D-Bach Metals, Dwayne Bachman, player of the game medal sponsor. And Flashbacks Diner, West Highway 50, Lakin. Step back to the 50s. It is time to head back now to the voice of the Lakin Bronx and the Lakin Lady Bronx, Mr. Brett Hendricks.
Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. The Bronx win it by the score of 63-35 and fell asleep there. I was watching the big screen here at the gym. They were showing the conclusion of the Holcomb-Beloit game, and from the angle that I sit here, I can't tell what the score is. So, but there's just a few, I think, like a minute left or something like that. So. Yeah, everybody kind of standing and watching. And it's under a minute because I see the I want to say it's 61-55 in favor of Beloit, but I'm not sure. But let's look at the totals. We'll worry about that game here in a little bit. Cardinals see their season end at 12-10. Mason Martin with 14 points to lead the Cardinals. Jason Robinson following with 9. Marcus Ingram with 4. Ren Galla, Camden Tarleton, Preston Merleau, Briar Thompson with 2 points apiece. And the totals for the Bronx as they improved to 21-1 on the season and now have won 19 straight. Here's the totals. These are unofficial. Nico Dumais leading the Bronx with 19 points. Adric Gomez-Esquivel joined him in double figures with 11. Noah Garcia off the bench had 8. Austin Ritzma with 6. Drew Patterson with 6. Eric Munson with 4. Tyler Holloway with 2. Ross Ryder with 2. And Coulter Oldham with 1. For the game, the Bronx were 6 of 12 from the free throw line. And once again, they improved their record to 21-1. And I've got a update score. I can't read the scoreboard, but I know it's under a minute to go. Beloit up 61-55 over Holcomb. So looks to me like if it holds, the Bronx and the Trojans may be meeting on Saturday. It's funny. I'm going to bring in Coach Nate Schmidt. And I know you are watching the monitor as well, and I'm kind of watching it a little bit. But congratulations.
Thank you.
Today.
Yeah.
21 wins. You're 21-1 now, have won 19 straight. Yeah. And, you know, I keep a lot of numbers, but I can't do anything off of these yet. We got to keep going a little bit before I can add something to these numbers. But a great win tonight. I do know tonight was your 10th straight trip as a coach into the semifinals of Sub-State. And you know what? You've been here 11 years, and to do 10 of them, 10 straight, I think that's pretty amazing, Coach.
Yeah, I appreciate that. You know, we want to be playing our best basketball at this time. Man, I thought we had one of our best defensive performances of the year, especially in the first half. I thought we were really, really good. Huge shout out to the assistant coaches, man. They worked their tails off on the scouting reports. And, you know, we always tell the boys, we'll do the best we can to prepare you. And we like to think a lot of the times, we're spot on. And, shout out to Whaler and HK for the work that they do. And shout out to the guys for following the scout, and the guys that you didn't even see get in the game, the guys that were sitting behind the bench, the ones that play, the scout team every week and give us a look. So, it was just unbelievable effort, great execution, and defense. I thought defensively we were as good as we've been all year.
This is a team that we talk a lot about the offense. It averages over 73 points per game. We're a little bit below the average tonight. But the thing about it is, the thing that amazes me, and with your team, the goal is to always be under 40. Yeah. You are holding teams on average under 40 for the season and winning games by an average of 34 points per game. I just think that's amazing. And not because it's Lakin doing it. I just think, of course it is because Lakin's doing it, but that is amazing to be able to, on average, hold your opponents to under 40 points per game. That's just amazing to me.
Well, and I appreciate that. And I think the thing that makes it more amazing is how many more possessions a game we create. Like a lot of teams would like to win, if their goal was to keep their opponent under 40, they would probably win 45 to 37. But we generate so many extra possessions for both teams, and as fast as we play to still hold them to that total is pretty remarkable. And again, I can't credit the assistant coaches enough. They do a tremendous job. And, we always tell our teams, especially these good ones, you're super talented, but let's allow the coaching staff to be a part of it too. Allow the work that we put in and the time that we put in, mainly the assistants, so I can go be principal, but the work that they put in, and you guys join forces, and with that, it's like you're giving them the answers to the test, and they've got to go and complete the test, and man, I'm super proud of how they've been defensively. And the big thing, we've said it for many years, no rebounds, no rings. And right now, we're defensively, we are rebounding the heck out of the basketball. Yep. And, that's something that for whatever reason, we've been really good in so many areas, so many years, just not there. And right now, we're rebounding the heck out of it. And, I'm going to tell you, nothing's going to change. It's going to get harder to rebound on Saturday. Yep. And we're going to have to rebound the ball. Looks like it's going to be Beloit, and they got some monsters. Ain't nothing changed since 2002. It's the same type of team, same type of big old players, So we're going to have to be good.
The names just aren't Pruitt.
Yes. Thank goodness.
And like you said, that just went final from Holcomb, and Beloit with the win over Holcomb. And that is who the Bronx will face on Saturday in Scott City. But kind of ironic, the last time the Bronx were at state, beat Beloit, Now they have to beat Beloit to get back to state for the first time in 23 years. So,
well, we got Jared King right here, so
Yep.
he beat Beloit last time, so maybe hopefully we could do the same. But
bring him in practice for some pointers,
that's right.
Yeah, exactly.
No, we're excited. We're excited for the opportunity, and I don't say this, arrogantly, but we're due. It's time. We didn't do everything that we've done over the years to get to this game. We want to win this thing, and we want to. We met in the locker room. I believe it was the Elkhart game, and we said we have the potential to have 30 games. Or to have 30 days left together, and we felt like if we took care of this one, that earns us 3 more days together. We take care of that one, we're going to earn us another 6-7 days together, and that's what it's about, because we don't want this thing to end, man. This is an awesome group, and we love the heck out of each other, and we're having a lot of fun, and we just want to go earn us another opportunity on Saturday.
And that's the thing. This is an awesome group. It's been so much fun, and it doesn't matter how far this team goes. This is one team that I'll guarantee you this town will miss. But this team has been a lot of fun, and we're not even going to talk about ending this thing yet. But you are right. This team is so much fun to be around.
Yeah.
But to the game, Nico with 19 points, Noah off the bench with 8, Adric with 11. I really thought Adric did a good job. We always talk about how he leads this offense, but tonight against a scrappy Hoisington team for a while, I think the Bronx just can wear on teams eventually, led by 24 at halftime, but I thought Adric was really good tonight.
Yeah, he was point guard, and is true point guard. And the thing I love about him is, I tell the point guards, I'm super hard on them, very, very hard on the point guards. It's like your quarterback in football. You have to be vibing, you have to be on the same page. And if you're not, things aren't going to go as smooth as they can. And I feel like Adric's been really, really good as of late. The thing that I felt like he's done a great job of is he's playing in all three phases. He's running the team offensively, making the right plays. His leadership. He's been a vocal leader for us, which we need. And then lastly, he's been really, really good defensively. He's playing his tail off. He's guarding the ball, and he's been really good. And that's what you need good point guards to do is be great in all the phases of the game. And he's doing that for us right now. And good point guards, they make really good teams, and he's doing that right now for us. I'm very, very proud of him and the progress he's made, and he's doing a great job.
And like you said, he has done a great job. Like I said, 21-1, man, that looks good. But we're not done.
Yeah.
Now the Bronx know their opponent, and it's going to be a very tough Beloit team. They are, they were the 6th seed.
Yeah,
and
they had a game that got moved back.
Yeah.
They had a game that they didn't move up, and then one that got canceled because of weather. So they were 2 games short, and I think that's what put them there. But I will tell you this, they are big, they are strong, they're athletic, they're very well coached, they're super disciplined, they're used to winning, and not just winning at basketball, they're used to winning at everything.
Yes.
They have a tradition and a culture that is very, 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 very good. They do an excellent job, and we're going to have our hands full, but we have a darn good team too. So we're looking forward to heading up to Scott City on Saturday.
And what's fun is we're going to a party on Saturday that we weren't invited to, and that is going to be sweet. Yeah. Coach, congratulations on the win once again. Always appreciate your time, and we're looking forward to it Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun. So have a great rest of the week, and we're looking forward to it on Saturday.
Yep. Same here. Thank you,
You
Brett.
bet. Bronx head coach Nate Schmidt, once again, the Bronx win it by the score of 63-35. Improve their record to 21-1 and have won 19 straight as we get set to go to the sub-state finals on Saturday at Scott City. Now, we don't know what time yet. Scott City won tonight over Norton, but I'm going to say the Bronx are going to probably play somewhere around 6 o'clock because I think they're going to do girls, boys, all 4 championship games to be played at Scott City. But where Beloit's traveling farther than anybody that will on the other side, which will be either Goodland or Colby against Scott City. Scott City has beaten Norton. So I'm going to say the Bronx will play the early boys game at probably 6 probably 6 o'clock. So that's kind of what I'm guessing right now. Yes.
1, 3, 5, 7, wouldn't it be?
Yeah, it might be, well, could be something like that. But they actually broke it down into an hour and a half.
Gotcha.
In finals like that, you put an hour and a half, you're going to run behind. So, but yeah, something like that, 1, 3, 5, 7. So we'll be, I don't know, maybe around the 5:30-ish. I saw it, but check the Acacia website. Check the Lakin. Oh, I had to move this, but yeah, don't let them do it yet. But and it'll be posted on Facebook. It'll be on the school's website tomorrow, as everybody, as we know who all the opponents will be in Substate. Girls in the 3A Substate are still playing tomorrow night because their games last night got postponed due to weather. So that will play a lot into how they schedule everything too. So just check Acacia's website, check the school, usd215.org, and of course it'll be on Facebook as well. So I want to thank the sponsors for all they do for us here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Couldn't do it without them. As we always say, game in, game out. Sad thing about it, we're going on the road. I've got to take all this stuff home instead of leave it here. So yeah, I got all that. We got a task ahead of us to pack this stuff up so I can take it home. So thanks to J.D. Hem, definitely my support, my tech support. He got us started 20 years ago, and never could have done any of this in 20 years without him. So thanks to him. Sandy was taking pictures tonight. Those will be on Facebook for everybody to enjoy. And finally, thank you to Kaylin King for her work tonight, and Jared, your work as always. Pulling me through the mud, man. Everything that breaks, you fix it, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much. So,
fingers crossed for Scott.
Exactly. Yeah, because the last time we were there, it was awful.
Yeah.
The Wi-Fi, everything was awful. So let's hope it's improved before we get there on Saturday. So everybody have a great rest of your Wednesday and a great rest of the week. We'll be back with you on Saturday. Time to be determined. Check us out. Check us online, and we'll let you know.